Right, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Keeping It Real podcast, the show where we talk about whatever the hell we want to for about 45 minutes to an hour. It could be about movies. It could not be about movies. Before we get started, I just want to remind you all we are on Twitter at Keeping It Real UK. Give us a follow, and from there you can find links to all of our streaming platforms and social media. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, TikTok. Whichever app you use to listen to our podcast, make sure to follow us, like us, or give us a 5-star rating. It really helps us out. And we're also on YouTube, and we'd love to have you all as subscribers so you never miss another video. The topic that I brought for us today is post Black Adam, the DCEU has come under new management. It seems we're finally getting a figurehead for the DC Extended Universe, which sort of like their Kevin Feige, which is the pairing of producer Peter Safran and James Gunn, who you'll all know from Guardians and the Suicide Squad. So hopefully there's going to be a trajectory now and a plan, because DC's sort of been in limbo for the past few years, ever since the Justice League debacle. No one's really known what is happening and where we're headed to. Jason Momoa put out a video on Twitter earlier, or yesterday maybe. He was in disbelief and glee that he'd just been told something from DC, and he's like, "This is what I've always wanted. This is the dream project. Can't wait." He was like, "Mark the date, November 6th. This is happening. Can't tell you anything about it, but get excited." So I just thought, let's speculate on what is happening over at DC. What do you think has got Jason Momoa so fucking gassed?
So what he said, November 6th is when this thing is happening.
No. That's when he got the call. So it was 2 days ago now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
Got to assume it's something to do with Aquaman.
Yeah. No,
well,
yeah.
you've got to. I mean, I think you just got to assume that Aquaman's in it. I mean, I can't imagine he's that fucking gassed if they were just like, "Oh, we're gonna do Aquaman 3.
We're doing Birds of Prey 2. Jason Momoa.
You're gonna be in it."
No, he's not even in it. He's just a big fan.
Maybe it's that they're sacking Amber Heard. Maybe that's the thing. Like,
they finished the movie.
She's not going to be in anymore.
I'm going to CGI her out. Well, I thought, I mean, because obviously Henry Cavill is now back as our Superman. Thank God. We know Ben Affleck is back for a scene in Aquaman 2. So could this simply be, oh, we've also got a Superman cameo in there? I hope it's bigger than that. I hope he's, excited that they've announced some big movie we all want, or just giving him sort of maybe an outline of where it's all headed. Maybe they've convinced
Ben Affleck to stay.
Yeah,
I'm sort of over Ben Affleck now. Since we got Robert, since we got Robert Pattinson, I'm like that.
Yeah, but
I don't need Ben Affleck Batman anymore.
Yeah, I know, but you need a Batman in this.
Like I've just got a Buzz Lightyear. I don't need Woody anymore, so he's going in the trash. I don't want to play with you anymore, Ben Affleck.
I don't want to play with Ben Affleck.
I don't want to play. My issue is, though, whatever they announce, I'm gonna find it hard to give a shit.
Because of what has happened
because
so
of
far.
The absolute fucking garbage they put out so far.
Yeah, but I think this time, though, I don't know who this other guy is. What's the other guy's name? Not James Gunn.
Peter Safran. He's just an exec over at Warner
I
Brothers.
do have faith.
I think
Gunn,
yeah, and I think that James Gunn's like a genuine fan of all this stuff. So having whereas like I think before everything was just like, following a business decision. So they were like, we're going to do the Justice League. These are the characters we're going to have. So then we're going to make movies about each of those characters after we've made the Justice League.
Which is Marvel catch up. That's what they were playing.
Whereas now you've got someone who actually cares and likes all this stuff outside of a business perspective. So I feel like there's going to be more thought and care into things. And eventually, and hopefully, like, he'll make things that he would also want to see if he wasn't involved.
Yeah, my hope is that now we've got an actual, it's not just a suit making all the decisions now. It's a filmmaker. So my hope for this is that going forward, DC is going to be more filmmaker oriented. Maybe, with more stuff like the Batman, which felt very distinct and had its own feel, and it was very Matt Reeves. That's my hope. I don't think DC need to do what the MCU has done. I don't think we need this big interconnected universe. I think we've got that, and it's going well over there. So I think my hope for DC would just bring back like solo superhero trilogies. You know what I mean? Like when Spider-Man was the most amazing thing in his own world. Spider-Man in the MCU doesn't feel that incredible because Hulk and Thor and Black Panther exist. So I'd love to go back to just focused trilogies about one character. But
I just don't think
probably not going to get that.
I don't think you're ever going to get that anymore because they know what people want. And
I think we are getting that with the Batman. I don't think that's ever going to go near anything. Superman or Wonder Woman. I think that's really going to stay on its own and build out a universe from inside.
I think it's good that they do stuff like that, like that they keep doing Batman movies and all those other kind of movies outside of it.
And I don't like Joker, but like that's a very different thing as well. Keep going with that.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But I think you can do this universe thing like Marvel. But then I think Marvel, like, all their eggs are in that basket. Everything they do, they have to keep connecting it, basically. I haven't watched Werewolf by Night yet, but I think that's like the only thing that like is it not connected at all?
It's in the MCU. It is.
I know it's in the MCU,
yeah.
but like they don't
reference anything that we've already seen, but it's definitely in the universe.
Eventually, I reckon, but
they're going to build out that whole darker side of the MCU. I think we'll eventually get like Ghost Rider and stuff. And
whereas this, like, I think this is good for DC because they can have they can have their cake and eat it too. If they can nail a universe, that's cool.
Also have,
but then they also have like that fucking Batman movie is one of the best fucking movies. One of the my top 3 movies of the year, if not the best one. If they can keep that consistent and keep pushing out stuff like that, then they could dominate if they did a good enough connected universe as well. I think they needed like their own. I know people say they always like they need their own Kevin Feige, but now they've got like a filmmaker and this again. I don't know what this man has done, who this man is, apart from James Gunn, but they've got like 2 heads are better than one. I guess you've got like the filmmaker side and you've got the
business side,
of it.
Yeah. Because I mean, Marvel is starting to feel a bit like that, where it is just business moves as opposed to really focusing on filmmakers and character. So yeah, maybe DC have got the right idea, bringing 2. Yeah, I'm excited though for the future of it. I think it's a good idea, and I trust James Gunn. He's not put out anything.
No, and he's
film wise that has really disappointed me in any sense. I think those Guardians movies are fantastic. I thought Suicide Squad and Peacemaker were some of the best stuff from DC.
Yeah, and I mean, the man's made a holiday special, which I know it's not out yet.
Looks so good.
It looks fun.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be so
I'd watch 2 hours of that. It looks so fun.
And you know from like Star Wars that like making a Christmas special isn't necessarily always a good move or an easy move.
But this one looks like I'm genuinely excited for it.
Completely.
Because I just love the Guardians and what he's done with the Guardians. I think he's perfect for that.
The only downside I can see from this trailer is that since Kevin Bacon exists in the MCU, he'll never be a superhero.
Yeah. Maybe he'll just keep cameoing as Kevin Bacon.
Maybe he is all along. Maybe he's a superhero right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do multiverse shit, and he'll be what was his character in
Sebastian Shaw,
X-Men First Class. Yeah. What was his supervillain name?
Sebastian Shaw.
So he doesn't have an actual name in any of the
Sebastian
comics or anything. That's a shit name. What was his power again? I can't really remember.
He absorbs energy.
There must be like a better name for that.
Absorber.
That's still better than Sebastian Shaw.
Nah, that's closer. That's
SpongeMan.
too close to that thing from fucking Doctor Who.
But no one likes
Absorber
that piece of
whatever it
shit.
is that,
So.
Oh yeah, I don't.
PK plays.
Oh
Yeah,
I didn't like that. As a kid,
we don't talk
about
Doctor Who on this channel because it's shit.
Do we think?
No, you can't say that as a general sweeping statement.
No, we can. It's shit.
I also think it's shit.
Wow.
Do we think that this DC announcement, because we know Jason Momoa is he's a Zack Snyder boy, loyal to the end. Do you think it's anything along those lines? I don't.
No, I don't. I think
done.
They've burned that bridge, haven't they?
Yeah.
But
he was so excited. Have you watched the video now?
No, I was too busy trying to think of a fucking topic.
He was so excited. And I'm like, my first thought was Justice League 2? Like, is it?
That will be despite what they announced, that will be something in the future. They're going to make another Justice League movie.
Yeah, of course, but is it the one we want?
Yeah, I guess if they did, how they left it off at the end of the last one, I'd be interested. But
I don't think it'll ever happen.
It's hard because I feel like anything if it's just Aquaman, that's too small for him to be that excited about. And also, I don't know.
He's a very excitable man, though, isn't he, Jason Momoa? He gets very excited.
He does, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I'm thinking. I think it might be something just as small as we're getting Superman in Aquaman 2. I'll be disappointed if it is that. I hope it's something bigger.
I don't I also don't know enough about the Aquaman comics to even make a guess about something cool that's Aquaman related. The only thing I can think of is that it is going to be like a team up thing.
Yeah.
Or they've announced like a big movie to him that he's going to be in.
They found and killed Ezra Miller. That's
we
it.
Finally found him.
We got him.
Got him.
I know that. Yeah, he's really excited, despite the fact that he had pretty good chemistry with him in those movies. He's like, yeah, because he just now he gets to have amazing chemistry with someone who isn't mental.
Yeah,
he's just like, yeah.
No, Jason, we're replacing Ezra in the Flash with you. You're
going to be the Flash.
You're going to be the Flash and Aquaman.
No, he's like, you're just going to be Aquaman in the Flash, and you're not going to be able to do anything because you can't run fast. You're going to be in the Flash, but you're going to lose because you can't reverse time.
My man. Did you bring a topic for us today, Jack?
Yeah, I was scrolling through Twitter.
Okay.
And I saw, I don't know if this has been public news for very long, or if I've just missed it. Apparently Sean Levy is nearing a deal to do a Star Wars movie. Is that a thing that we knew?
No, let me have a Google. I mean, he's doing Deadpool 3 next, so I mean, it'd be way off in the future if anything. Oh yeah, so 46 minutes ago, developing a Star Wars movie. Sweet, I like Sean Levy.
Breaking news, folks.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I thought that was quite cool, but also quite weird because so he's done Stranger Things, and he's done a lot more comedy.
Night at the Museum.
We know that Taika Waititi is also doing one, who is known for comedy as well.
I don't want that movie anymore.
I do.
No.
I don't think we'll ever get it.
And it'll probably never happen, but I do still want it. So I was thinking, if you could have, it doesn't have to be Star Wars, if you could have any director direct an installment of a franchise, what would you pick? So it could be anything.
God, I wish you kept it just Star Wars because
I need to think of directors.
I was thinking I would like Martin McDonagh to do a Batman movie.
Absolutely not.
I want Quentin Tarantino to do an Avatar film.
I want Quentin Tarantino's Star Trek movie, which was was
close to happening.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
because he fucking loves Chris Pine. He's such a big Chris Pine fan. But I mean, I'd genuinely be interested in seeing Star Trek with a Tarantino behind it. That I can't even imagine what that would look like.
Loads of alien feet.
Mm-mm.
Every alien
it
would have
have
like
to
6
be.
legs.
I just can't imagine why that was ever close to happening because I can't imagine that he would.
He's a big Star Trek guy.
But I can't imagine
he
that
likes
he
that
would
current
like
cast.
being told what to do.
No, but I think if you
They'd
bring
obviously
in
have like
someone like Quentin, it's going to be the Quentin show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then
You
there's
can
also
try and
like
tell
they
him
also
what
want
to
to
do.
market this film to as many people as possible, whereas he's quite
Tarantino movies do well though.
I know, but I mean like most Tarantino movies are bloody gore fests.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
get what you mean. You
with-
can't like kids.
Like he
could
can't
watch
he
it,
can't
you
he
know?
can't yeah like you couldn't
Star
have kids
Trek
watching
isn't this massive Star Trek isn't Star Wars though. Like it's they're not being like we need to break 1 billion again. Like what did Star Trek Beyond get, which was I thought the worst of the 3.
It definitely was the worst of the 3.
It was 343.5 million. Was that just that was worldwide. So these aren't huge movies. Django Unchained made 425. So business wise, that makes sense. Because you're going to get the Tarantino fans to go, and you're going to get a majority of the Star Trek audience.
Star Trek film.
Yeah, so that is a good
Tarantino
business move. It would be good.
I want a really artsy.
happens?
Who's a really artsy director? Like
Nicholas Winding Refn.
Yeah, I want him to do a Fast and Furious film.
No, you know who's a big Fast and Furious fan? Christopher fucking Nolan. Genuinely, he loves those movies. But imagine a Christopher Nolan Fast and Furious movie.
He just crashes through in a car. It's like, boom.
No, Fast and Furious, directed by fucking Bong Joon-ho, just all in Korean.
I'd watch it.
The big Korean cat for Vin Diesel.
Soul Drift.
Yeah.
Soul Drift.
Or Werner Herzog. Imagine, I wouldn't be surprised if Werner Herzog didn't know that those movies existed.
I want to see the baby.
There's got to be someone out there in the world who doesn't know the Fast and Furious films exist.
Yeah, obviously.
Everyone knows them and everybody loves them.
I saw the other day that we're nearing 8 billion people in the world, not just subscribers.
And
so
7 billion, 9
so there's
million.
Gotta be.
They all know Fast and Furious.
There's got to be. Yeah. I'm surprised Calv knows what they are.
He does work in the cinema.
I mean,
yeah. If
you had the choice,
if he had the choice, he wouldn't.
I think if we said
and
he
wasn't on a film podcast, he wouldn't know what they are.
I think if we said to Calvin, if we could remove one thing from your brain forever, he'd be like, "Yeah, Fast Furious,"
because he's got terrible taste. And I'm saying that because he's not here to defend himself. And
he'll never listen.
Yeah, right. So we've had some good ones so far, I think. But also, I mean, what Rian Johnson brought to Star Wars.
Yeah, I knew this was going to come up.
He is one of my favorite directors because I think he's got such he has a vision and he sees it through and he makes good fucking movies. So a Rian Johnson Marvel movie, back off Kevin Feige, let this man do whatever the fuck he wants.
This might just be one for me, but who directed Barbarian?
Zach Kreger, was that it?
Yes. Give him the Hills Have Eyes franchise. Because those films, under a good director, would do bits. I reckon he's the guy to do it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at filmmakers from this year. I mean, obviously, like Jordan Peele can do whatever he wants. He was going to do the Akira live action
give him everything
movie for a while, and then that fell through because I think he just wants to focus on his own original ideas. I mean, fair play to him. They're great, so keep going.
Again, the last I heard of that Akira movie, I don't know if that's still happening, but apparently Taika Waititi was doing that.
Fuck off, Taika.
Akira's one that was like an anime, right?
Akira, yeah.
Yeah.
which I've still not seen. It's on my watch list.
It's on mine as well.
Joseph Kosinski. Joseph Kosinski did Top Gun. Give him Superman or Christopher McQuarrie. I think those are my two picks.
In either of those scenarios, they're just going to cast Tom Cruise as Superman.
No, Henry Cavill. Christopher McQuarrie's already worked with Henry Cavill, and he got a great performance out of him in Mission Impossible Fallout. Give that man fucking Superman. He'd crush it. Like Mission Impossible. The whole thing about Mission Impossible was that every movie was a different director, it was a different take, it was a different style, and that was the running theme throughout Mission Impossible. And then you get Chris McQuarrie on Rogue Nation, and they found a tone that was so perfect for that franchise that they were like, "Fuck it, we found it. We don't need to switch anymore. Get him to do the next three." So I mean, I think a Superman in his hands would be great, and also I mean, Top Gun Maverick is one of my favorite movies ever. So anything Joseph Kosinski wants to do now.
That's so weird to say, isn't it?
It is, but I completely mean it. It's in my top 5 movies of all time.
That's ridiculous.
Is it though? I've watched it like 10 times now.
That's what I mean. Like it is.
Oh, it's ridiculous that it's Top Gun, not from me, right? I see.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No, I fully expect
we live in a world where that is possible.
Hey, Rhys, you're in the vast minority on this.
I know, and I'm glad to be.
I think you may be the only person.
Yeah, you're the only person I know who hasn't enjoyed that movie.
The only person I know doesn't like it.
Fuck Tom Cruise.
You have this weird vendetta against Tom Cruise
because he's full of himself.
Would you not be?
McDormand.
And Frances McDormand, of course.
Oh, I know. One time, and since then, I enjoyed her. She was very good at Macbeth.
Still not seen that movie. I need to watch that soon.
She was very good at Macbeth.
That's a tough watch.
So I take it back, but I will never take it back about Tom Cruise. He's weird, and
but he makes some good fucking movies.
The man's in a cult.
Yes, a cult that he can't leave.
And he definitely beats people.
Is he?
But he can fly a plane.
Yeah, well, really well.
Go, Tom, go. Yeah, I'm looking at.
Give us a Spielberg Transformers movie.
I mean,
that is something that he could nail.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a sucker for Spielberg. He'll always be my favorite director. When I think of movies, I think of Spielberg. That is. He's got. I watched the trailer for The Fabelmans so many times now, and I've wept every single time.
I still haven't watched it.
That's going to be my top 5 end of the year.
Kid who makes movies.
It's about Spielberg. It's
actually about him.
Yeah,
Cool.
Like Paul Dano's playing his father, Michelle Williams is his mother, Seth Rogen is his uncle. That movie looks beautiful. I love movies about movies.
I'm really looking forward to that one with Tom Hanks in it. A man named Otto or something.
Man named Otto.
Where he's like a grumpy man, lives on his own, and then this like new family moving.
Oh yeah.
Slowly make him nice. I fucking love shit like that.
Who directed that?
Basically sounds like Up without the balloons.
I mean,
it's from the director of Quantum of Solace, Christopher Robin, and World War Z. So
that was his name. The director of Quantum of Solace, Christopher Robin.
Remember when we were on a plane pretending to be
World War Z?
Winnie the Pooh for about 20 minutes? That was fun.
Yeah, we were absolutely ruining that bloke in front of us.
We ruined that guy's holiday.
He was so angry. We were just behind him going, "Oh bother,
Christopher Robin."
What's the line like? I can't do it as well as you can, James. Like,
it is rather funny. It is rather funny what I would do for honey. I can't do it now.
You can't do it.
Pressure.
Bother. You were doing it well on the plane, and I think that's part of what annoyed him so much.
Yeah, he's like, I can't be mad because that's fucking great.
Sometimes it was good, but then like
sometimes
you had me and Rhys just going,
bother. Just badly after playing that shocking game not long before.
We played that game for about 2 minutes and then quickly transitioned into just Winnie the Pooh impressions.
Jack saying you scroll through Twitter reminds me of something that could be a little quick fire round.
Okay.
So he asked if you could have any director direct anything, whatever. Yes. Mine is, if you could get one film where you keep one actor, you might have seen this, and replace every other member of the cast with Muppets.
Yes, great.
What film would you have?
Taxi. Taxi driver.
Taxi driver.
Yeah.
But De Niro killing a Muppet.
So just...
yeah. World War Z. But all the zombies are Muppets.
Jurassic Park, but you keep Jeff Goldblum. So all the dinosaurs are Muppets as well.
Oh.
So when they're like, like it's like standing over them with like in the first one, what are they in? Like that guy, isn't that guy in like a Portaloo or something stupid?
Yeah.
So he's just a Muppet, and then there's just a massive hand with a big mug just flying over him.
Just like...
and like does that thing, like like Sooty and Sweepy, just like grabs him like that.
Yes. It's just a giant Kermit, just like walking over.
Again, Fast and Furious. Just keep literally any of them.
Yeah.
And then just have all of them as Muppets.
Keep Vin Diesel, because he's not got that much range anyway, so he's basically a Muppet himself.
And I'd say
the whole family.
When you watch Muppets. The Rock, like crumple that fucking car park, that would be funnier if it was a Muppet.
A Muppet with
I think
machine gun.
Tarantino-esque, like Inglourious Bastards. Keep Christoph Waltz.
The Hateful Eight.
And have everyone else. Or like Pulp Fiction, just keep Samuel L. Jackson, have everyone else as Muppets.
Going in a different route. Room.
So just keep Charlie Wiseau.
No. Sorry, it's the one with Brie. Larson.
You're thinking, Room.
So have Brie Larson as a Muppet.
Jacob Tremblay can stay. He's being raised by a Muppet in a room,
and then that'd be because then like this is like it doesn't like because then you'd have the scenes where like another Muppet barges in and they do like all those scenes when like because she's being like abused by that guy who's kept them captive. So they would so Jacob Tremblay is a boy, but then all of that is Muppet work.
A film that I think it would really oddly fit in is The Joker. If you just keep Joaquin Phoenix and then have everyone else as Muppets,
it would make more sense why he's
fully in it
so
for
much.
The ride with him, because you just believe that he's seeing everyone else as Muppets, and I'd watch that.
The scene in the comedy club when he's just laughing.
Yeah, if they took him, like, the whole aspect of him being the Joker out of that movie, but replaced it with he sees Muppets everywhere.
Yeah.
Great fucking movie.
And, like, De Niro is, like, fucking Gonzo or something.
Yeah, and he's so excited to meet Gonzo, and then he shoots him in the head.
Zazie beats his Miss Piggy.
Yeah, this is great. We found a way to fix Joker.
Make them all Muppets. It would work with anything, because it'd be so funny if Avengers Endgame, it's just Captain America, and at the end when he says like Avengers Assemble, he's just surrounded by thousands of Muppets.
I imagine the Suicide Squad, the most recent one, but you only keep Rick Flag, and he's got
the rest of
he's got to wrangle this ragtag group of Muppets.
Of bad Muppets.
Yeah, real bad Muppets.
But then there's that scene with Harley Quinn when like she like shacks that bloke.
They're all Muppets.
Two Muppets.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that movie, The Happy Time Murders?
No, that film is not funny, man.
No, dreadful.
No, I felt so bad.
I remember the trailer for it though. I was like, "This is going to be hilarious. It's Muppets having sex." And then
that was the only bit.
How do you mess that up?
The only bit that made me laugh at that film is when I can't remember if he's like having a wank or whatever, and he like finishes.
Yeah,
but it
it's
lasts,
silly string.
Initially it made me laugh, but then it lasted too long.
Yeah,
like it was funny that it was long, but then it got past me, and I was like, nah, this is stupid. Now you need to stop.
Maybe if it kept going longer as well, it would have come back around to being funny. It was definitely just the wrong length.
It's like a full 35 minutes.
Yeah. That would have been funnier than the rest of that fucking movie.
Yeah.
What would have been funny is people like leaving the cinema, like I guess I'm just gonna go then because I don't know how long this is gonna go on for. That would add to
Just
it.
the rest of the
If
film.
someone goes out to the toilet and then gets some popcorn and a drink
They're
or whatever, comes back,
still
they've gone
coming.
for like 12, 13 minutes, and he hasn't even reached the crest.
No, the credits are rolling and he's still.
Yeah, he's in the back. He's like,
That's what spells out all the names.
Oh, of the window. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give us that movie. We'll make the Happy Time Murders 2.
So yeah.
All we need is an hour's worth of footage, and then
We've got to finish our other
film
film first, and then we'll make Happy Time Murders 2.
What generic action?
Generic action film set in the Middle East.
Welcome, my American friend.
Welcome, my American friend.
Hello, Dr. Jones.
The target is in the bazaar.
We talked about that for so long.
So long. That really made my day. That was our last day of our Greek holiday, and us pretending we were in a Middle Eastern country going, the target is in the Grand Bazaar. We carried it on the plane.
That was so funny.
And you were ill, and you were just choking. You couldn't stop laughing.
I can't remember. I can't. That should be an episode one day for the pod. We should just construct that whole movie.
Yeah. It's all improvised.
That entire movie.
There's no going back. We have to just keep going forward.
And we're not going to tell Calvin. We're just going to drop him in it. He's going to be the main character.
We're all there.
As soon as he joins the call, record. Welcome, my American friend.
Welcome, my American friend.
And we go from there.
I'll just be in the background.
He's going to think that we've just descended into accents, and he's going to like sit silently until we're finished. But we're going to stop because we're waiting for him to interact with us.
Yeah, we're like looking at him like.
So it could be like.
I'm not talking very much, my American friend.
Oh, they sent us a silent one this time. Huh?
The gun is stapled. The gun is under the table. Take your shot.
Rhys, before we ruin this whole movie, do you want to take us to your game?
Right, so this is a game I constructed just before we started.
Okay.
I got a list of actors here. I'm gonna tell you their first film.
No.
We got to guess.
You're playing against each other.
Oh fuck.
So,
okay.
If you get it from their first film, you get 3 points. You can have 3 clues. I can tell you the character name.
Right.
You can name a year, and I will tell you the biggest film they were in that year, or you can ask for their most recent film.
Shit.
So
you're naming the first film, and we got to guess the actor.
So if you get it, if you just get it from the first film, you get 3 points. If you get it from when I've told you the character's name, oh no. No, so you get 4 points if you get from the film, 3 points if you get from the character name, 2 points if I name another film they've been in from the year you pick, and 1 point if you get it from their latest film.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to start. It's quite a hard one, but it gets easier. So the first film this person appeared in was in 2003, and it's called Camp.
Not a clue.
Can
I
ask for 2008?
This is a very good one. They were in Twilight.
Rob Hansen.
No.
Kristen Stewart.
No.
Oh, it's fucking Anna Kendrick.
It is Anna Kendrick. Yes. You get 3 points. So if you ask for a clue, I take a point off. Right, cool. That's how it works. Right, the next one I gotta fucking get to there. I have to be now. This is why I wrote them all down. This one. I think they get slightly easier from here. There's one I've been a bit mean with. Their first film was, well, it's fucking not on here. Well, no,
that's St. Clement.
I don't want to know what they produced.
I've just gone IMDb. Just go down the actor.
Yeah, but IMDb have just done that stupid. They've changed the way they do things now. It's really dumb.
What have they done?
Like, you know, before you could like click on things and it would like take you to the net. Like now they've put everything in like one place, and it makes it look really ugly and horrible. But I think maybe maybe I've done it. It's not that easy. They're in a film called Where the Day Takes You.
Where the Day Takes You. Do we have a year for that?
1992. On the other
Okay.
thing I looked at, it said another film that was much easier. That was a year later.
Okay, 1993.
6 Degrees of Separation.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
God, I'm good.
The next one.
Are we doing like first to how many points?
No,
Who
I just
wins?
got like a bunch of that. There's 10 actors here. We'll
Okay, right. Okay.
I didn't have like an unlimited amount.
Right.
Come on. I think it was called Ordinary People, the film that this person was in.
Ordinary People. What year was that?
Ordinary Magic, sorry, 1993.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for 1997.
1997. Let's have a look.
This is where like
they were in one film.
Okay.
It was called The Alarmist.
The Alarmist.
I'd have gone a lot further up.
Yeah. Can I ask for another date and just get another point knocked off?
Ask because Jack could still get.
Have you got a guess,
I can ask for a date.
Yeah, because you could still get, if you get it now, you could still get 4 points. But you know what I mean?
I'm not. I've never even heard of this movie. Give me 2012.
2012. That could be a very good year, actually. Oh, it's not. I think if you've gone 1 year either side, you'll be all right.
Okay, 2013.
No, you can't ask now, surely.
I can't I? Just get another point knocked off. So I'd be on 2 points if I get this.
You've got to ask for either the character name.
Oh, right, okay.
So in 2012, they're in a film called Safe House.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. There we go.
Pow!
It's 3 points.
Fucking say Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I think if you'd asked for a year either side, you'd have had Green Lantern.
Yeah. And
then R.I.P.D. or The Voices.
Big year, 2013. Right, so are you on 3 points, Jack?
Yeah.
I am keeping score. But
all right, I've got 6. Right. Next. I like this game.
This one, I don't know whether to be nice about it or to be a bit shitty about it. Decide when I get there now. There's one, I've tried to go films on. There's one I've given you a TV show they were in. So it makes it harder. So the first thing this person was ever in was a TV movie in 1994 called How the West Was Fun.
I'm going to go for
Jonathan Lipnicki.
If you got that. 2010?
2010. Okay, there's not a film in 2010, but they were in a film in 2011, and you probably get it from this one. Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene.
Oh, Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen.
I've literally never heard that in my entire life.
Is that another 3?
Another 3.
Booyah.
This is
hard, man.
I'm trying to go for like quite big actors as well.
This game's great.
If we do it again, I'll put more thought into it.
I'll
pick like big, well, these are big actors. I couldn't have picked much bigger. So the first film this person was in was 48 Hours in 1982.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, yeah, Porter just got there.
What? There's no way.
I definitely did.
There is no way. Replay.
Yes, there's a delay.
I got there
absolutely
first.
No way.
You said Eddie when I finished saying Murphy.
No, that is bollocks.
Well, okay.
Fine,
you know what? I'm taking the points, and when we upload this pod, you can go and watch it, and you can see when you fucking lose.
Fine, I will. And then
I'm taking those points.
If I've won, we're gonna post a 2-minute separate pod.
No, if you've won, you can come to my flat and beat me to death. Like, because I'm so certain.
I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference points wise. So this person's first film. I wrote it down. Was in 2007. It was called Boy A.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
No.
No, that's fucking nowhere,
in a
boy.
bunch of TV series before.
Boy A.
Their first film.
Give me 2015.
2015. They didn't do anything in 2015, but in 2016, it's gonna be really easy. They were in Hacksaw Ridge.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh,
That's it. Yeah.
There's another one.
Love
I was going to
Andrew.
say Silence, but I was like,
Yeah.
oh
maybe.
yeah.
2016, great year for Andrew Garfield. Great year. He could have got nominated for
okay, so
either,
this
either one of
person's
those.
first appearance on a television show was the 70s show.
Ashton Kutcher.
Mila Kunis.
No.
Mila Kunis.
No.
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace.
No.
No.
I was really harsh.
What?
What
I don't know who else is in that 70s show.
Technically, they're in one episode.
Oh, what?
And if I yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go for 2009.
2009. That might be a very good shout. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
2009. They were in a film called, as a remake, Race to Witch Mountain.
What's the Rock? Dwayne the Rock
Yeah,
Johnson?
The Rock. Yeah,
Oh, what?
The Rock played himself in one episode of the 70s.
Oh,
show.
what?
Brilliant.
I was trying to think of the fucking kids in that movie.
It was Anna Sophia Robb and
Yeah.
Josh Hutcherson. Was it Josh Hutcherson?
Yeah, I was trying to think of his name. I knew it was Josh something.
I've not even seen the film. Look at that. Right, last two. Oh, I wrote this one down as well. First film they were in was called The Express.
What year was that?
Oh, God. Give me a sec. It's quite, not quite old, but it's old enough. The Express was in 2008.
Okay, I'm going to go 2014.
2014. Okay. They were in a film called Get On Up.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman.
That was me. That was me. That was me.
What? If you think that's you, then there's a delay because I said that on mine. I said that way before you.
What did Rhys hear? Rhys, what did you hear?
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to do a tiebreaker for this one. I'm going to go to another actor who was in that film.
Tiebreaker because he's only got one.
Yeah, but I'm going to go to another actor who was in that film. I'm going to tell you their first film, and you've got to guess who that is.
Oh,
I think that's fair, and I've picked a.
okay.
I
can't
picked
remember
a big
who else
one.
is in. Okay.
Oh God. 1996, The Substance of Fire.
I can't remember who's in Get On
They
Up.
played a nurse. Good luck.
Uh,
You can ask for whoever. You can ask for anything you want. You get 5 points in this. You can ask for a year.
oh, a year. Give me 2016.
2016. All right. I'm not going to go for the most obvious one.
Okay.
They were in a film. They were in a film called Fences.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. The other film was The Suicide Squad.
So how many points do I get for that one?
You get 5 for that one. Jack, I don't think you can win this, but you can play for pride.
He's turned away.
I hate games like this.
Because you lose.
But you know what? This has gone down
years
surprisingly
mean nothing.
well, and we're definitely going to do it again.
Yeah.
This one, I was really nice with this one. Because I didn't give you their first film. I gave you a film I thought you'd recognize, but I might give you their first film.
Okay.
So their first film was a TV movie. It was called Child of Darkness, Child of Light.
What year was that?
91.
Give me 2005.
2005. 2005. Oh, they didn't do any films in 2005.
Great,
You
obviously.
want 2006 or do you want 2004?
2006.
2006. they were in a film called Big Bug Man.
2004.
2004?
No, go higher. Go higher.
Go higher?
Go higher than that.
Okay, right, yeah, use my guess. Go 2015.
2015. There might not be. No.
Anything around 2015?
Miniseries, but called Texas Rising.
No idea. What's the closest year to 2015?
You got 13.
Go 13. Go 13. That's a big year for me.
Okay, here's all the films I did. Gimme Shelter, Breakout, Hustlers, Hairbrained, and A Case of You.
What, that was all 2013?
That was all 2013, and then they did one in 2014, and then they didn't do much after that.
Wait, name the 2013 movies again?
So Gimme Shelter, Breakout, Hustlers, Hairbrained, A Case of You.
And their first thing was called what?
The first thing was called Child of Darkness, Child of Light. But the first thing you probably would have known them from was California Man. But I think it had a different name over here.
Brendan Fraser. Encino Man?
Yes. Encino Man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Porter, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's like 35, 34 points to 3. Jack has been humiliated.
Realistically, that should be fucking.
We'll go back.
Okay,
so
29 yeah, realistic 29
We'll let the people in the comments decide. I'm definitely gonna do that again. That
was great, Rhys. Yeah,
it was gonna be.
That was really good.
And
maybe this should be the new format. Well, a couple of us bring topics, and then the other one brings a game. Yeah, end on a game. Cool. That's got me all jazzed up.
Calvin's gonna be like, I fucking hate this.
I hate games.
I don't like games.
No, that was really good. Thank you, Rhys.
No worries.
Good addition.
Sorry, Jack. I don't know. Maybe next time I'll pick. I don't know.
Maybe just do better next time, Jack.
Just exclusively actors will be in the MCU. I don't know.
Yeah. He's not happy at all. Right. I think because we've ruined Jack, and I want to leave on a high note. That is going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week with hopefully another episode and a couple more movie reviews.
No, we're not going to be. We're cancelled.
Well, me and Rhys are going to be here for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever sometime next week. In the meantime, head to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, and check out our most recent reviews of Weird, the Alan Yankovic story, and Watcher. We'll see you next time, but until then, keep it real.